points. Koto's 1 point back, 17 goals, 22 assists, 39 points, make that 2 points back. And Mark Morris is the third leading scorer on the Raiders, 19 goals, 15 assists for 34 points. And Morris, along with Jeff Losey, are the leading penalty man for Massena. Second leading, they have 22 minutes, 30 seconds. Mike Zappia for the Raiders leads the team. He has 35 minutes of penalties plus, of course, a one-game suspension. The Raiders have scored 20 power plays, given up 13, and the Raiders have scored 8 goals while they've been shorthanded. We'll be back with our national anthem and the opening face-off right after these messages. Canuff dumps it up to Koto. Koto carries it into the Placid zone. Koto to Archambault. Archambault, quick shot is wide. Loose in the corner. Will be picked up there by Chuck White. White in back of his own net to Chip Ving. Ving on the left side tries to dump a pass out. Koto knocks it off the stick. Koto and Ving battle for it along the boards. Koto rolls it right out front. Allen got a stick on it, couldn't pull the trigger. Here comes Feeney back for Placid. Feeney at center ice, poke checked away neatly by Canuff, and Koto comes up with the puck. Koto at center ice, nice move to get around 2 men. Koto cross ice pass to Dwyer. Dwyer to Archambault, pass was too far. Goes off the boards right to the side of the Lake Placid cage and strike, leaves it there for Ving. Ving to Vondell, back to Ving, and back to Placid net. We got a whistle. And let's see, somebody's going to get a penalty right off the bat here. Number 7, Chuck White, is going to go. Two of them going to go. Allen's going to go. Allen and Chuck White are both going to go, I believe, for slashing. And those penalties took all 40 seconds. So I guess the officials are letting both teams know right now that there's going to be no cheap shots or anything like that. We're going to be all over you. So Jeff Allen and Chuck White for the Raiders and the Bombers, respectively, both go into the box. Now Stan Moore is talking to his Danny Archambault. Now they got Vondell over talking to Ray Pratt, and they're all set. Both teams will be shorthanded, 1 man here for a minute and a half. A lot of room to skate now. Archambault on a draw, knocks it in front, but Vondell picks it up. Vondell quickly out of his own end. Vondell to the Raider line, loses the puck. Smith and Archambault get tied up. Smith knocked down, but Archambault controls the puck. Archambault to the Placid line. Archambault over the line. Vondell knocks him down off the skates. Puck goes loose. It'll be picked up out and rolled into the center ice area by Vondell, but Koto manages to make the play. Koto neatly takes Brent Reed out of the play, and Canuff throws it around the boards on the left-hand side to Koto. Koto can't get it out of the zone once. Now he tries again. He fans on it. Canuff loses it in the skates. Now he carries it out over the line. Canuff cross-ice pass to Archambault on the right side. Archambault, nice move to get it around 1 man. Winds up, take a shot. It's high and wide off the glass, all the way back to the line. Koto can't keep it in. He takes Brent Reed out of the play, rather. But Smith controls for the Raiders at center ice. Al Smith just dumps it into the Placid zone. Teams make changes now. Canuff comes off the ice. Lorien goes on. Al Smith stays on. Mike Zappia is on the ice. Now here comes Lake Placid back the other way. It's Ving along. Cross-ice pass is intended up there for number 6. That's Gillies. We have a whistle. And I believe it's icing against Lake Placid. It is. And they'll bring it all the way back into the Placid zone. 13 minutes, 21 seconds left in the first period. No score. 31 seconds remain in the coincidental minors to Jeff Allen and to Chuck White, both for slashing. No score in our hockey game. Tiffy Dwyer on the ice for the first time. Tiffy back to the point to Mike Zappia. Mike just holds it, dumps it back in the corner to Dwyer. Dwyer right out front to Lorien. Lorien took a shot. It was wide. Dwyer has the puck in back of the net again. Dwyer battling, rolled it out in front, but it's knocked down neatly out there by Sini. Now, here comes Placid back the other way, and Gilles on a break. Gilles had the puck tied up in the skates. Mike Zappia manages to knock him off the puck. Puck was loose along the boards. They battle for it over there, and finally it's Sini holding the puck in along the boards for a face-off. 12:55 left in the first period. 5 seconds left in the penalties to White and Jeff Allen. And while we have time, let's take this very important message from M.H. Fishman Company in downtown Massena. The puck was back into the Raiders zone. They took it outside the line. Penalized players return to the ice. We're at even strength. Okay, here comes Mark Kamanias. Kamanias rolls the pass up to Lorien on the left wing. Lorien quickly to Dwyer. Dwyer in over the line. Dwyer's got Todd. Back to Lorien. Lorien took a weak shot. Strack stood it off into the corner. Todd has it in the corner. Todd for the Raiders. Dumps it up front. Knocked down neatly by Lacey. Lacey and Todd along the boards battle for the puck. Todd tries to pin him, and he finally manages to do so. And we'll have a face-off in the Placid zone to the left of goalie Rick Strack. Now Billy Toth and Lacey get in a little commercial with each other before they skate away here. But we'll be all set. Now Canuff's going to come on the ice for the Raiders, and Al Smith has been on the ice since the game started. Now Placid's going to make wholesale changes. They're going to go with 16. Todd Westcott at center right now. On the draw, Todd quickly off the face-off, took a shot that was deflected just wide. In the corner, it's Ving. Ving tries to get it by Dwyer. He can't. Dwyer tried to roll it back to the point. It went off of Marty St. Louis and back of the Placid net where Ving picks it up again. Ving in back of his own net. Ving waits. Ving waits. Ving holds. Ving starts up the right-hand side. Tries to dump pass out to Todd Westcott that fails. Now Marty St. Louis trying to take it away from Knuff. Knuff off the boards to Lorien. Lorien over the line, fakes a shot, dumps a pass to Dwyer. Dwyer rolls it right in front. Todd shoots. Todd twice. Todd took 2 swipes at it, couldn't knock it in. Now it's controlled back by Denon. Denon over along the boards to St. Louis. St. Louis back to Ving. Ving headmans quickly to Todd Westcott. Westcott out of his own zone. Long cross-ice pass to Denon. Denon couldn't get it. Marty St. Louis does. Marty St. Louis over the line. Rolls in front of the Raider net. And Todd will go into the boards along with Denon. Denon and Todd along the boards. Puck is loose in the center ice area. Lorien will come up with it. Lorien to Todd. Lorien over the line to Todd. Pass was in back of him. Todd into the corner after the puck. Dumps it back to the point to Zappia. Zappia just flips it right in front, and Strack was screened and had to be quick on that one. Al Smith now steps in, tries to keep it in against Denon. Smith rolls it right across the slot. Lorien can't get it, and Ving will pick it up. Ving takes the puck and chops it up along the boards in the center ice. Dwyer had it momentarily. Now it's controlled by Denon. He just takes it and rolls it down into the Raider zone. And back there will be Knuff to pick it up for the Raiders. Knuff quickly up along the right-hand side to Todd. Todd cross-ice pass intercepted by Brent Reed. He's knocked out the play neatly by Knuff. And Dwyer gobbles up the puck. Tommy Dwyer to Todd. Todd rolled it out of the zone. It'll be picked up there by Chucky White. Chucky White at center ice for Placid. No score. 11 minutes left. Chucky White over the line went to get around Knuff, but the puck rolled off the stick. Chucky White along the boards. Puck is loose right at the side of the Raider cage. They whack away at it. And let's see, they finally whistled it down for a face-off. And that was the best offensive series that Lake Placid has come up with. 10 minutes, 44 seconds remain in the first period. Massena, Lake Placid, no score. The finals of the Class A Section 10 hockey tournament from the Lake Placid Olympic Arena. Now Chris Kamanius on for the first time. He'll be facing off against Beanie. On the draw, it goes back to Ving. Ving shoots right out. Riviere save. And White was there looking for the rebound, but Riviere kicked it aside. In back of the net now, it's Mark Kamanius trying to get it by Beanie. They battle for it along the boards. They can't do it. Kamanius loses it, but right there is Chris Kamanius. Chris Kamanius up along the boards to Losi. Passes it back. Losi just dumps it to the Placid line, picked up there by Ving. Ving puts it right on Chris Kamanius' stick. Chris Kamanius over the line, dump pass to Losi. Losi tried to flip it in front. He couldn't, and the puck is controlled by Ving. Ving quickly to Beanie. Beanie cross-ice pass to Brent Reed. Reed over the line, takes a shot. Riviere gloves it. Hangs on, leaves it in back of the net, throws it over in the left-hand wing. Zappia will go in against Beanie. Beanie knocks Zappia off the plate, throws it right in front. Riviere leaves it there for Mark Kamanius. Mark Kamanius out of his own zone, head to brother Chris. Rolls out of the Raider zone into center ice, picked up by Vondell. Vondell avoids the check neatly, but Mike Zappia tries to throw it out. He can't. Puck is loose. Let's see, we got a penalty coming to somebody here. And number 5, Mark Vondell, was off the ice. Chris Kamanius. For once in his life, Chris Kamanius kept his cool out there. Vondell really went after him, and Chris just skated away. Vondell will go to the box, and this gives the Raiders a big power play advantage here. That penalty comes to the 5-minute, 9-second mark of the first period. 5:09 is the time of the penalty. Vondell will get it. I don't know what it'll be for. It might be roughing. He really went after him. We'll have to wait for the official call. Here it comes. 5:09, the time of the penalty to Vondell for roughing. Okay, on the draw it'll be Cini going against Dwyer. Morris controls. Morris to Archambault. Archambault down the right side, over the line. Archambault waits. Archambault tries to pull it around Lacey. He can't. Lacey went back with his own net. Cotto knocked it to Archambault. Archambault at the side of the net, had it roll off his stick. Picked up now by Brent Reed. He just throws it the length of the ice. And Archambault was standing right there and couldn't knock it in. Now, Laurie Knuff in back of his own net. Knuff for Archambault. Archambault back to Knuff. Knuff to Dwyer. Dwyer at center ice. Dwyer with Cotto. Dwyer dropped past to Morris and escapes. Morris took a shot off a leg. Placid's got themselves a break. Here comes Cini. Cini coming down 1-on-3. Now Cini decides to go to the Raider line. He just takes it and flips it. Nice pass to Lacey. Lacey's got time. He shoots. Riviere grabs it. Hangs on for a face-off. And the Raiders were caught with only Knuff back on that one, but he got back quickly enough and Cini decided to bring it back out. Then he flipped it across, and Lacey was going in. Lacey took a shot that Riviere handled very easily. 9:04 left in the first period. No score from the Lake Placid Olympic Arena. 43 seconds remain in the penalty to Vondel. He went off for roughing at the 5:09 mark of this period. On the draw, Dwyer wins it, gets it back of his own net. Morris will have it back there. Mark Morris for the Raiders. Placid forechecking with two men. Morris to Dwyer. Dwyer to Archambault. Archambault to Cotto. Cotto almost got back in the defense. He did right out front. He rolled it. Strack has the puck under him. Strack had to dive out. We had to wait because about four bodies were flying over him. Sometimes the puck comes free, but Strack was able to tie it up, and Cotto almost pulled it around the defenseman that time. He took off and almost had him beat. Placid got sort of a tandem defense out there. On the draw back to Cotto. Cotto out of the slot took a shot that was knocked down, picked up by Ving, and he just flips it the length of the ice. 17 seconds left in the penalty to Vondel. Knupp in back of his own net. Knupp to Dwyer. Dwyer has to wait for the pass. He's still in his own zone. The boards to Knupp. Knupp went to flip it to Archambault. Went off a leg into center ice. Controlled there by Lacey. Lacey dumps it back into the Massena end, and the penalty has ended. Morris will control. Teams are at even strength now. Morris has it taken away from him. Now Dwyer has it. Dwyer to Archambault. Archambault gets it by Todd Westcott. Archambault over the line. Archambault tried to get around Lacey. He lost control of the puck. Archambault goes up with it again. Cross ice pass to Knupp. He would have had him at the line, but it went off a stick out into the center ice area. Knupp for the Raiders control, being forechecked by Brent Reed. Knupp to Morris. Morris to the line. Winds up to take a shot. Went off a stick in back of the Placid net. The Raiders are making wholesale changes, as is Placid. Lacey now up along the boards to Vondel. Vondel cross ice pass to Chip White. White going right down the middle. White shoots, rebound right out front. Toth is there and flips it over the glass. And it's a good thing Toth was there, because somebody for Placid was buzzing right down that middle, just looking for that rebound. 7 minutes, 41 seconds left in the first period. No score. Let's take this timeout from Alcoa Massena operation. Period, no score. They'll face off to the right of Riviere. On the draw, Lorien wins it. They get back in the net to Mark Kermanius. Mark throws it up along the right side to Toth. Took a funny bounce off the boards. Here's trouble. Puck is controlled by Beatty. Right front. Oh, right to the goal. Puck is loose in front. And they slide aside. Placid has it again. Dumped it out front to Beatty. Shot. White. Oh, White took a shot, and Riviere made the save and knocked the rebound out to the boards. Now the Raiders take it and roll it down into the Placid zone. It'll be icing charged against the Raiders. They had two men going down after the puck. Placid had a golden opportunity. Had Beanie and Chuck White out front, and Riviere made the save and then took a stick and whacked the rebound over on the left-hand boards, and it's a good thing he did, because there was no Raider in sight out front after that shot was taken. 7 minutes, 18 seconds remain here in the first period. No score. On the draw, Placid wins it. Beanie pulls it right by Vondel all the way down. Losey will go back and forecheck Vondel. Vondel goes in back of his own net, throws it up along the boards. Morris tries to keep it in with a skate. Puck comes loose out front. Losey falls. Here comes Vondel. Vondel can't get by Kermanius. Puck is loose in the Placid zone. Losey and Lacey tie each other up. They both fall. Losey and Lacey want to go at each other a little bit. Now let's see. They get things all straightened out. Who's underneath the bottom? There's two Placid guys on the ice. As far as I know, that was number 7, Chuck White, diving on top of Lacey, trying to stop him going after Losey. That's as bad as Whitcup, White, and Wilkins, who are the Holy Family office, that drives me crazy sometimes here. 6 minutes, 58 seconds remain in the first period. No score, and a very fast-moving hockey game. I would say the last 4 minutes or so, Placid has definitely had the better of the play. Placid will bring out Rasco along with Cini and Denon now. Put back to Vondel. Vondel back to his own net, flips it up along the right-hand board. Zappia keeps it at the left point from Massena. Zappia right in front. Chris Kermanius took a shot wide. Losey out front. Oh, and Mark Morris shot it over the top of the net. He had him beat. Puck is loose and back in it. Chris Kermanius to the side. To Morris. Morris flips one. Puck is loose. It goes high and wide. Morris will get it again in the corner. Morris digs. Morris, nice move to get around one man. Morris, again in back of the net. Turns. He had Kermanius the other side. He didn't see him. Now it's back to the point. Zappia keeps it in. Zappia to Kermanius. He shot it wide. The Raiders have the pressure on. Losey has it now. Losey tried to flip it into the slot, and it was intercepted by Gilles, and he dumps it the length of the ice. Kermanius will go get it before it goes over the line. Kermanius gave it away in his own end, but he's going to get it back. Rasko almost stole it. Kermanius to Zappia. Zappia. Back of his, now he's coming out in front of his own end. Cross ice pass to Mark Kermanius. Off the boards. Mark Kermanius takes it, flips it into the Placid zone. Strack steers it off into the corner. Losey's going to get the puck for the Raiders. Losey out in front. Morris couldn't handle it. It'll be Chris Kermanius with a puck. Chris Kermanius couldn't pull it around Cini. Now here comes Placid back the other way. It's Zhelis. Oh, Zhelis is taken. Rasko taken on play neatly by Mike Zappia. Good check. And here comes the Raiders back the other way. Mark Kermanius. Cross ice pass to Morris. Morris waits. Morris off the board, trying to get Chris Kermanius too far. It's to Ving. Ving almost lost it. Ving gets it. Ving at the center ice line. Ving over the red line. Over the blue line. Ving's got time. Ving with a backhand. Knocked down by Kermanius. Mark Kermanius hustles after it. He lost it. Ving dumps it in the corner again. Mark Kermanius comes up. Mark Kermanius over along the left side to brother Chris. Chris Kermanius in center ice. Chris Kermanius hits Morris breaking. Morris carries it in over the line. Morris goes in. The Raiders are going to make changes. Morris is going to try and get a whistle. If he can, he can. Here comes Placid back the other way to Rasko. Rasko had the pass intercepted by Archambault. Archambault went to pass it back to Mike Zappia. He goes all the way back to the Raider net. 5:09 left in the first period. No score from the Lake Placid Olympic Arena. Mike Zappia letting his teammates get organized now. Placid's going to come in deep in forecheck. Knupp to Archambault. Archambault and Allen. They got Cotto with him. They're over the line. Allen shoots. Oh, Strack makes a glove save and hangs on. Leaves it for Lacey. Lacey off the boards. Throws it up to Rasko. Rasko tries to dump it out. He manages to do so. It'll be Al Smith controlling the puck. Smith, cross-ice pass in the wing to Allen, failed to click. Knupp goes up and rolls it back into the Placid zone. Lacey and back to the Placid net will get it. Lacey being forechecked. Cotto takes a man out of the play. Puck comes loose. Allen almost had it. And it rolls into center ice area where Allen controlled, but it rolled off the stick all the way back into the Raider end. Al Smith will go get it. 4:27 left in the first period, no score. Smith off the boards to Allen. Allen to Archambault. Archambault to Cotto. Cotto hustle into the corner. Cotto in back of the net. Swings out on the right side. Cotto's got time. Cotto looks. Cotto cross-ice pass to Knupp to left point. Knupp winds up. He shoots. Oh, and he whistled it wide. Al Smith gets it. Smith dumps it front. And Strack came out to make the save as Jeff Allen was cruising in front. And the Raiders have had excellent scoring opportunities in this particular series. They've been throwing the puck around very well. 4 minutes, 6 seconds remain in the first period. No score from the Olympic Arena in Lake Placid. This game is being brought to you in part by M.H. Fishman Company, downtown Massena. 4:06 remain in the first period. There is no score. Beanie will take the draw against Laurie, and they got Toth all set up in a slot. Massena and Lake Placid, everything you'd expect a game like this to be. Both teams have had good opportunities, and both goalies have been excellent when they've had to be. On the draw, it's picked up by Brent Reed. Knupp poke checks it away from him. Brent Reed gets it again. Gets it by Knupp. Here comes Beanie. He's got Chuck White with him. Beanie and White over the line. Shot by Beanie. Riviere grabs it. Hangs on for a face-off. Riviere must think this is a picnic after Tuesday night when every time he caught a shot, he felt like a basketball. People were coming in and bouncing him all over the place. The Placid people, as soon as they caught it and turned, they pulled up as soon as the whistle sounded. Dwyer will take the draw now. He'll be going against Beanie. They'll want to pull it back. Dwyer loses it. Beanie has it tied up in his skates. Chucky White can't get to it. Puck is loose. And here comes Dwyer. Dwyer to Toth. Toth manages to poke it by one man. Toth controls. Nice pass to Lorien. Lorien chops it into the Placid zone. Now they'll hustle in after. Dwyer will go in and forecheck against Brent Reed. Reed leaves it for Vondell. Vondell taken out of the play, but Ving picks up the puck. Ving. Long pass intended for Reed over the line. Reed dumps it back to Beanie. Beanie's got a shot off the leg. Oh, Al Smith is hurt. Vondell's got the puck. Vondell swings in. They got a man right out front. Right out front. Beanie shoots. He shot it over the top. Oh. Not only did he shoot it over the top of the net, he shot it right out of the rink. And there's a break for the Raiders. Al Smith is hurt. He stopped a blistering shot by Brent Reed. He got it somewhere in the left leg. And that's going to smart for a while. And they had Jeff Beanie. The Placid had Jeff Beanie all alone out in front. It was like he was on a picnic with nobody else around him, and he shot it over the top of the net. He almost hit the clock at that end of the arena in Lake Placid, if you're familiar with it. On the draw again, the Raiders control this time. Losey carries it out of the Raider zone. Losey looks for somebody to pass to. Morris poke checks it ahead, but it's picked up by Vondell. Vondell dumps it to center ice, and they're going to call Losey for closing his hand over the puck. And they'll face off halfway between the red line and the Placid blue line. 3 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in this hockey game, or in this first period of this very important hockey game. The last game possibly of the regular season for both these teams, depending on what happens in the B tournament, whether they'll play or not. On the draw, goes into the Placid zone. Lacey comes up with the puck. Lacey leaves it for Ving. Ving quickly out of his own end. Ving looks. Ving dumps it ahead. Zappia can't stop it. Goes by him. Kermanius, they're going to leave it right out front. Kermanius will gobble up the puck. Kermanius put it in Morris' skates. He couldn't find it. Chris Kermanius finally gets it, dumps it out into the center ice area where Lacey will control. Lacey to Vondel. Vondel, long shot deflected into the corner. Puck will go loose and back to the Raider net. It'll be picked up by Mike Zappia. He gives it away. Jellies has it. Jellies dumps it right out in front. Rasko was tied up neatly out there by Mark Kermanius. Now, Sini almost got it. Mark Kermanius comes up with the puck. Mark Kermanius in the corner, tries to get away from two men, chops the pass to brother Chris. Chris couldn't handle it. That goes the length of the ice, and that'll be icing called against the Massena Red Raiders. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remain in the first period. No score from the Lake Placid Olympic Arena. Massena and Lake Placid in the finals of the Class A Section 10 hockey tournament. Just about a full house here tonight. Quite a few people made the trip up from Massena, and the cheerleaders down here, there wasn't any school, and they didn't make it. Well, they couldn't get a bus or what, I don't know, but they certainly are sorely missed here tonight. The spirit that they can bring to a club like this. Jeff Allen's looking over at the bench. Now they're going to bring Mark Kermanius out. Again, they only had 4 defensemen out. Kermanius didn't realize that Smith wasn't going to come on. Smith is down on that bench, just walking around, trying to loosen it up. On the draw, Knuff will control. Knuff right in back of his own net. Now starts right down the center of the ice. Knuff pass intercepted by Ving. Knuff knocks the man down. Sini comes up with the puck, went to flip in front. He couldn't. Oh, Sini had a wide open shot, didn't take it. Now back to Ving. He took a shot that Riviere made the save on. Here comes Koto. Koto with Allen. Koto at center ice. Koto swings over the left-hand side. Koto tried to pull it around a defenseman. He couldn't. Koto lost the puck and rolls into the center ice area where Knuff will pick it up for the Raiders. Knuff on the backhand, flips it over to Mark Kermanius. Kermanius poked it to the Placid line. That's all. Placid. Wow, we got a penalty coming here, and it's a good thing Knuff tripped him, because if he hadn't, number 16, and that was Todd Westcott, would have had himself a breakaway. The Raiders got caught with everybody up. And the Raiders don't like to lose Laurie Knuff in this situation. 1 minute, 42 seconds remain in the first period. Nothing is the score. 13-18, tripping Knuff is the call. Smith is back on defense, along with Mark Kermanius. Danny Archambault and Koto will try to kill the penalty. Feeney's going to take the draw. Feeney gets it to Brent Reed, but he couldn't control it, and Alfie Koto picks it up and throws it the length of the ice. 1:35 left in the hockey game. Rondell for Placid, out of his own end, long pass up along the left side. Smith didn't control. Mark Kermanius does. He's going to take it back of his own net. Now he just takes it and chops it out in the center ice area. Koto deflects it by Vondel, and Placid have to go back and organize again. 1:17 left in the period. Seen as one man short. Vondel for Placid again. Vondel all the way to the red line before anybody bothers him. Vondel over the line, whistles a shot. Riviere, pad save, puck is right out front. Kermanius almost gave it away. Now Mark has it, flips it along. The boys got Koto on a break. Koto has got to beat Todd Westcott. Koto can't pull it around. He's got a shovel right front. He doesn't see him. Oh, Danny Archambault right front. Now here comes Feeney, almost back the other way. Koto controls again. Koto still at center ice. Tried to step through 2 men. He's taken out of the play. Puck is picked up by Brent Reed. Long shot off of Mark Kermanius' leg. Puck is right at the Raider blue line, rolled to the side of the cage. Chuck White and Al Smith go after it. Smith can't come up with it. Chuck White trying to walk around him. Smith pins him out the boards. Feeney takes a shot, hit the post. Back to the point here to Todd Westcott. Westcott shoots, knocked down by Archambault. He tries to roll it out. He can't. Puck is loose in front. It'll be picked up by Archambault. Carried out of the zone. 23 seconds left in the period. Archambault and Koto, 2-on-1. Archambault, Koto over the line. Koto couldn't pull it by the defenseman. Now it'll be controlled by Lake Placid's Todd Westcott with 13 seconds. Knuff returns to the ice. Teams are at even strength. Todd Westcott over the line. Taken out of the play. Puck rolls right in front. Kermanius got hit in the mouth. Puck is loose. It'll be poke checked away by Chucky White. White dumps it right out front. There's the buzzer to end the first period, as Placid had great pressure on that power play. At the end of one complete period of play, we proved absolutely nothing here at the Lake Placid Olympic Arena. Lake Placid, nothing. Massena Central, nothing. 1, 2, 3. Second period tape. Beginning. Second period tape. All right, after one complete period of play from the Lake Placid Olympic Arena, no score, Massena and Lake Placid. Penalties in that period, there were 2 to each team. White and Allen went off together at the 40-second mark for slashing. Rondell went off for Placid at 5:09 for roughing. And Knuff went off at the 13-18 mark for tripping. And, of course, none of those penalties did any damage. Saves in the period, Dan Reevy had 11, Rick Strack had 7. We'll be back with the beginning of the second period right after these important messages. Begin action here in the second period from the Lake Placid Olympic Arena. No score in our hockey game. Massena Central and Lake Placid. And on the draw, it goes to Reed. Reed manages to get it by Knuff, but Knuff comes up with it. They've changed the saves now. Both goalies had 11 saves in the first period. On the draw, on the hackling on the puck, it goes into the center ice area, controlled by Placid to Beanie. Beanie a pass back to White. White had it knocked away from him neatly by Jeff Allen. Allen tries to start out of his own end. Allen stolen by Beanie. Beanie out in front to Reed. Reed reached for it, couldn't come over the puck, and here comes Alfie Cotto. Cotto going down the right-hand side. Cotto over the line. Cotto into the corner. Tied up, he'll be jammed against the boards, but he gets away from Chuck White, manages to kick puck back to Archambault. Archambault back to the point to Al Smith. Smith pokes it back to Archambault. Archambault shoots, knocked down in front. Cotto went to go after it. He fell down. Archambault digs the puck. He's got Cotto in front. Cotto couldn't connect. Archambault goes down, and White comes up with the puck for Lake Placid. White had it stolen by Archambault. Archambault at the blue line trying to turn in. Got White all over him. He rolled it by White, but he couldn't get a good shot off. Puck is still loose in the Placid zone. Cotto comes up with it now. Cotto, nice move to get around 2 men. Cotto's got time. Pass across to Allen. Now scored! Jeff Allen! Cotto passed it to Allen. Allen was standing there, and Lake Placid committed the sin of letting the Raiders take the puck away from him 3 different times in the Lake Placid end, and they finally scored. That'll be Allen with the goal. Cotto with an assist. They might give another one. That goal comes at the 1 minute, 2 second mark of the first period, or second period. Assisted by number 10, number 11. On the draw, Lorien over the line. Lorien takes a shot right on Strack, stick save. Dwyer and Lorien in back of the net. Vondell comes up with it for Placid. Vondell out of his own end, passed ahead to Gelles. Gelles leaves it for Cini. Cini to the Raider line, was forced back. Now he comes up with it, dumps it in, and that'll be offside. Charged against Lake Placid as Rasco was still trying to get back out after Cini made that cut at the line. That goal will be Jeff Allen from Dan Archambault and Alfie Cotto at the 1 minute, 2 second mark. That makes it 1-0 Raiders. Dwyer on the draw. Dwyer against Cini. Puck goes back to Lacey. Lacey got it to the Raider line. Dwyer got it back to center ice. Todd will hustle in there against Rasco for the puck. Rasco comes up with it and throws it back into the Massena zone. Cini and Todd after it now. Todd in back of the net doesn't come up with the puck, but Cini fell down. The headman pass to Dwyer. Dwyer tries to get it to Lorien. Vondell keeps it in. Vondell keeps it in again. Vondell and Lorien along the boards. Dwyer tries to step in and steal it. He can't once. Dwyer being tied up. He dumps it right across, and this is what Placid did to Massena when Placid scored. Now, or the Raiders scored. Now Lorien has it. Lorien to Dwyer over the line. And they're going to call Lorien, I believe, just barely offside on the play, but he was. 13 minutes, 3 seconds remain in the second period. 1-0. The Raiders lead. They scored at the 1:02 mark here of this second period on a goal by Jeff Allen with assist to Dan Archambault and to Alfie Cotto. Cavanius and Losi combined to dump the puck into the Placid zone. It'll be Lacey going after it. Morse going to forecheck him. They dump it up to Denon. Denon lost it. Goes across to the other side. Ving will try and bang it out and try and get it by Losi. He manages to do so quickly up to Marty St. Louis. St. Louis lost it. Then he got it back and threw it into the Raider zone. Smith will go back against Denon. He lost it. Denon digs it out of the corner. Denon back to the point of Ving. Ving's got time. Morris slid in front of him, knocked it down. Puck is still loose. St. Louis took 2 swipes and couldn't hit it. Denon will come up with it in the corner. Denon tried to center it out in front. Puck is loose right in front. Al Smith gobbles it up, throws it off the net and back. But Denon beats him to the puck on the other side. We got a penalty coming here to the Raiders. Al Smith's going to go out for hooking, I believe, is the call. Al Smith on a hook. He grabbed Denon from behind. And that'll be the third Raider penalty. Second time they've been short-handed. Al Smith will get it to the 2-minute, 40-second mark.
Number 3, Al Smith, minute and a half for hooking at 2 minutes, 40 seconds.
So Placid will have the odd man here to try and get back in this hockey game. Massena leads at 1-0. Archambault and Cotto will be out on the penalty-killing chores. It's back to Ving. Ving knocks it in Reed's pads. Archambault gets it and manages to dump it out into the Placid zone. That was Jeff Allen's 8th goal of the year that matches his uniform number. Now it's Vondel. Vondel for Placid over the line. Vondel swings over to the left, but we've got an offside, I believe. Could barely hear the whistle. But when Vondel made that last zig to his left, he pulled somebody offside on the right-hand side. It's his 11th goal of the season. I'm sorry, it was his 11th goal, which is 3 more than his uniform number. Exactly 12 minutes left in the second period. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the penalty to Al Smith, Archambault, and Cotto, along with Carmanius and Knuff, killing the penalty. Carmanius for the Raiders takes it, chops it down into the Placid zone. Strack leaves it there for Vondel. Vondel circling out of his own and long cross ice pass outside to Chucky White. White pulls it by one man. White tries to get it by Knuff at the line. He can't. Knuff at center ice, dumps it to Archambault. Archambault gets it to the Placid line and just throws it in, comes off the boards right up front. Archambault hustles in after it. Ving throws it up along the boards. Ving has it now. Ving at center ice. Ving rolls it up on the left side to Beanie. Beanie and Mark Carmanius race into the corner. Dumped it right out in front. Puck is going to be loose in the corner again. Chucky White will control for the Bombers. White back to the point to Ving. Ving back to White. White couldn't handle the pass. Puck is in back of the Raider net. Mark Carmanius jammed off the play. It'll be Beanie coming over the puck. Carmanius tries to knock him off the play. Now Brett Reed hustles in and ties it up. Now have a face-off to the right of goalie Dan Riviere. 11 minutes, 12 seconds remain in the second period. 1-0 Massena leads. 22 seconds left in the penalty to Al Smith. And while the teams make changes, let's have this message from Alcoa. 11-12 left in the second period. Massena leads 1-0. 22 seconds left in the penalty to Smith. On the draw goes to Rasco. Back to Vondel. He winds up off Dwyer's leg in the corner. Knuff will come up with it. Knuff for the Raiders. Knuff tries to flip it out. He only gets it to Lorien. Lorien can't get it by Lacey. Puck is still loose. They throw it right on. Riviere steers it in back of the net. Puck just sits there. It'll be Rasco trying to jam it out front. All the Raiders are in front. Finally, Dwyer comes up with the puck and throws it the length of the ice. And Strack makes the stop. And Smith returns to the ice. The teams are at even strength, so the Raiders were able to kill the penalty. Todd comes out on the ice now to fill out that line. Here comes Rasco, Cini down the right-hand side. Cini dump pass to Rasco. Try to flip it in front. Goes loose. Dwyer gobbles it up to the Raiders. Dwyer off the boards. That puck, let's see, will go the length of the ice. And that'll be called icing against the Raiders as Todd and Vondel hustle down. Todd trying to save the icing and Vondel trying to cause it, but he couldn't do it. And that puck just seemed to gain speed. And there could be no comments made about the speed of the ice up here tonight. They're both flying. 10 minutes, 28 seconds remain in the second period. 1-0. The Raiders lead on a goal by Jeff Allen. That goal came at the 1 minute and 2 second mark of the second period. We had a scoreless first period. Chris Carmanius on the draw against Cini. Back to the point to Lacey. Lacey shoots. It goes right in front. Al Smith managed to knock it down and take it out of harm's way. Alosi can't handle it. Pass up along the boards. Finally picked up by Chris Carmanius. Carmanius to Losi. Rolls off a Losi stick. Puck is poked into the Placid zone. Losi almost stole it, but Rasco finally controls. Rasco for the Bombers. Rasco jammed out of the play needed by Chris Carmanius. Chris is playing center now. That's his natural position. He does a much better job there. Alan Smith out the boards of Morris. Morris couldn't handle it on the right-hand side. Rolls into the Placid zone. Strack will leave it there for Lacey. Lacey getting it organized. Lacey cross-ice pass on the left wing to Gilles. Gilles, he can fly. Gilles rolls it by Smith. Riviere comes out of the net, throws it over along the boards on the right-hand wing. It's Morris. Morris to Losi. Losi and Chris Carmanius. Two-man break. Pass to Chris Carmanius on his backhand. Back to Losi. Too far. Losi will get it in the corner. Losi tries to dump it out. He can't. Puck goes loose. Losi gets it this time. Losi's got time. Takes a shot right out front. Chris Carmanius couldn't deflect it. He has Strack beat. Now Vondel avoids a check from Chris Carmanius. Kremanius kicks it back to Mark Morris. Morris tries to get it back to Chris Kremanius. He's jammed out of the play, and here goes Vondell with the puck down the left-hand side. Vondell taken out of the play neatly by Al Smith. It'll be Gilles. Morris jams him out of the play. Puck is loose and to the right of the Raider net, and they tie it up for a whistle and a face-off. And Chris Kremanius had a golden opportunity, but he couldn't convert it. 9:15 left in the second period. 1-0. Lake Placid and Massena, the Raiders lead from the Olympic Arena. And this game is everything that it started out to be. Both teams playing excellent hockey. Stanmore going with 3 lines all the way tonight. All the way. They've been rotating them 1, 2, 3. Archambault on the draw against White. It's controlled by Mark Kremanius. Up to Cotto. Cotto has to hustle. Cotto beats one man to the puck. He leaves it for Archambault. Archambault couldn't get by Ving on the play. Archambault throws it back to the net to Jeff Allen. Allen right out slot. Cotto on the backhand couldn't handle it. Archambault's playing without a stick. He broke his stick on the play. Danny Archambault playing without a stick. He should have got one when he went by the bench. They dump a pass to White. He took a shot. Riviere steered it to the side. Mark Kremanius in back of his own net. Mark Kremanius getting things organized. Cross-ice pass to Jeff Allen. Allen to Cotto, and Cotto just barely lost the puck. He'd had a break. Now here comes Denon back for Placid. Denon dumps the pass over to Todd Westcott. Westcott taken out of play neatly by Zappia. Puck loose right out in front. Riviere made the save, and it rolled by the corner. Back to the point to Lacey. Lacey shoots. It's high and wide. Placid's got the pressure on now. Now it'll be Tobby dumping it in front, but it's gobbled up by Mark Kremanius. Kremanius lost the puck. He didn't get it out of his own. Tobby and Kremanius right in front of the Raider bench, and they get sticks up at each other a little bit, but they get things settled down there in a hurry. Todd Westcott, Tobby, and Mark Kremanius settled things down. Jack Lakins went in and grabbed Todd Westcott, flipped him down to keep him out of any more trouble. The Raider bench is all standing up. It happened right in front of them. We'll have to see if there's any penalties coming here now. Kremanius is going to go Mark along with Todd Westcott. They're both going to get the gate, probably for roughing. And that's the only thing you can do. If it starts, cut it right away, and then you won't have any problems. 8 minutes, 13 seconds remaining in the second period of our hockey game. While we get these penalties sorted out, let's have this message from M.H. Fishman Company in downtown Massena. To Todd Westcott and to Mark Kremanius at 6:47. Kremanius gets it for elbowing, and Westcott gets it for cross-checking. 6:47. That's the second set of coincidentals that we've had here tonight. Face-off will be just over the Raider line. On the draw, Beanie manages to roll it free. Knuff comes up with it, circles right in front of his own end. Knuff over on the right-hand side now. Beanie almost took it away from him twice. Knuff still controls. Flips the pass over on the left wing to Lorien. Lorien skated out of the play neatly by Brent Reed, and Ving controls the puck. Ving for Placid. Ving trying to get away from Tommy Dwyer. Dwyer chases him. Dwyer almost took the puck away, and Ving manages to roll it all the way down the length of the ice. They're going to call it icing against Placid. And they'll bring it all the way back into the Massena end, and that's the pressure Tom Dwyer put on. Brought that face-off about by bothering Ving as he tried to bring it out. He couldn't hit his wingman, and the puck went by everybody at the length of the ice. Lorien will come off the ice. Now Morris will take his place. Al Smith and Knuff on defense. Tommy Dwyer and Mark Morris, the penalty killers now. On the draw, goes into the Placid zone and back, and then Ving throws it over along the boards. Mark Morris comes up with it. Morris chops it in front. Strack leaves it there. Puck is still loose in the crease. Now Dwyer has it again. Dwyer flips it out front. Morris fell down, couldn't get a shot off, and Strack came in and quickly covered up, and that puck was laying dangerously in front of that Lake Placid net there for what seemed like almost an eternity before Strack came out and flopped his big glove over to cover up. 7:34 left in the second period. 1-0 Massena leads, and 51 seconds left in the coincidentals to Mark Kremanius and Todd Westcott. Kremanius for elbowing and Westcott for cross-checking at the 6-minute and 34-second mark of this period, second period. On the draw, goes back to Smith. Smith winds up, he shoots, it's wide. Puck will come back to the left side. Mark Morris keeps it in, gets around Vondell. Morris right out front, shot! Oh, Tommy Dwyer just couldn't knock it in. It is in. The light hasn't come on yet. The light has not come on yet. Jack Lakins was standing right on the line and indicated it was good. Strack is very upset with the call. And let's see, the indication I seem to have is that Strack grabbed it and pulled it back. The light never came on. Strack is going to go back and talk to the goal judge. And the Lake Placid people do not like that call at all. Ricky Strack is coming out of his net now. He's yelling something up toward the front end. We'll have to get the call. Let's see. Now we got a whistle as the teams are going to make changes. We'll have to get the call on that goal. I have no idea who knocked it in. Morris and Dwyer were both around the net. Big scramble. And Rasko came out as the captain to ask the official a question. Dwyer from Morris makes it 2-0 Raiders. Knupp over the line. Knupp flips it in front. Dwyer tried to roll it in front. He couldn't. Knupp in back of the net now. Knupp and Dwyer both, they fall along with Lacey, and they cover the puck up. That goal was Dwyer from Morris at the 7-minute 3-second mark. And that makes it a 2-0 hockey game now for Massena. And Lake Placid crowd is not very happy. The light never came on down at the end by the clock. Back to Smith on the draw. He winds up, he pushes one. Again wide. Knupp back at the other point. He's got time. Knupp tries to roll it in front. Dwyer couldn't chop it through to Morris. Knupp manages to roll it in again. Knupp's got Morris in back. Knupp to Morris. Right through the goal crease. Tommy Dwyer has it. Dwyer turns for the Raiders, controlling. In back of the net to Morris. Morris took a shot. Another shot. Dwyer couldn't whack it in. And here comes Placid back the other way. They headman it quickly up to Rasko. Rasko has it. Poke checks it by Knupp. Smith will hustle back to cover up for the Raiders. He almost knocked it in his own net. Smith put it right on Rasko's stick. They got a guy right out front. Then it shoots. Oh, it was by Riviere. He trickled it wide. Teams are at even strength. Mark Morris in back of his own net, getting things organized. Up along the boards to Losi. Losi couldn't handle a pass. And that'll be icing called against the Raiders. And if Losi could have had that pass, the Raiders had themselves a break. And Dwyer and Morris did yeoman work on that particular power play out there. They almost notched another goal for the Raiders after the second one that they got. Massena leads by a score of 2-0. 6 minutes, 27 seconds remain here in the second period. Mark Kermanius having a little equipment problem. He's got that all straightened out. We're just about set and ready to begin action here in this thriller from the Lake Placid Arena. Stan Moore has only got 4 guys out there now. They're holding up. Bill Bryan says, you want to go with 4 or 5? Knupp comes back out on the ice. On the draw, it goes to Losi. Losi can't get it by Ving. Ving keeps it in, but Kermanius controls. Mike Zappia is going off. Something happened away from the puck. And Mike Zappia is going to get a penalty for something. I don't know what. It might have been slashing or something in back of the play. And Opie O'Brien was standing right there. Zappia that looked like, well, you caught me. That penalty will come at the 8-minute and 38-second mark of this period. 8:38, the time of the penalty. This gives Placid a big chance. They got to bring Morris and Chris Kermanius on to kill the penalty now, along with Mark Kermanius and Knupp. On the draw goes to Rasko. He shoots it right on. Riviere steers it to the corner. Mark Kermanius tries to roll it out. Morris gets it at the line. Morris is knocked down on the play. Chris Kermanius lost his stick. Here comes Placid. They dump it back into the Raider end. Knupp will hustle in after it against Cini. Knupp, nice move to get away from Cini. Now he tries to go the other way. He almost lost it. Knupp still has it. Knupp tries to flip it out. He can't get it by Vondel. Morris and Vondel fall. Gillies has the puck. Puck is dumped right in front. It goes over to the other side. Knupp and Rasko also has the puck. Rasko comes up and rolls it in front, knocked down by Mark Kermanius, and the Raiders got another penalty coming here. Chris Kermanius is going to go off for, I believe, high sticking. And Lake Placid will have a 2-man advantage. 58 seconds remain in a penalty to Mike Zappia. Chris Kermanius is in the box for the Raiders. He'll be in there for a minute 30. And this is going to certainly put a lot of pressure on the Raiders. Knupp, Mark Kermanius, and Tommy Dwyer. On the draw goes to Rasko. Back to the point to Vondel. Over to Vondel. Vondel winds up. He shoots. Goes off the leg, hits the mesh. And they'll take the face-off outside, or next to no, they're going to take it outside the zone. Now Placid's arguing it should be inside the zone. They said they didn't touch it. Chris Kermanius goes off for high sticking. Get the time of that penalty? 9 minutes, 10 seconds. On the draw, Dwyer gets it back to Knupp. Knupp can't get it by Rasko. Rasko hustles into the corner. The Raiders are two-man short. Rasko dumps it along the side of the net. Puck is loose. Back to the point. And Ving's going to have all kinds of time to tee it up. He shoots it wide. Back on the other point to Vondel. Vondel. We got a whistle. And let's see. They got a Placid player in the crease. Number 14. That was Cini. We're going to call Cini for being in the crease. They'll take the face-off outside the Lake Placid zone. We're down to 5:25 left in the second period. 2-0 Massena leads. Massena's two-man short. 33 seconds left in the penalty to Zappia. Minute 5 left in the penalty to Chris Kermanius. And let's see now. The Raiders went over to the bench to get a little respite. Now he comes back out. Dwyer would like to win the draw. I think this fucking fire it down. 33 seconds in the first penalty. Dwyer wins it. He gets it all the way over to the Placid line. Picked up now by Ving. Ving over to White. White over the line. White dump pass back to Vondel. Vondel winds up. He shoots Riviere. What a save.
Friendly and courteous.
Scooped that puck up and grabbed a hold of it. A bullet-like drive low from the point. Vondel had it right on, but Dan Riviere was quick to make the save. 22 seconds left in the penalty to Zappia. 54 seconds left in the penalty to Chris Kermanius. Tommy Dwyer tries to kick it free. Back to the point to Vondel. Vondel shoots. He shot it over the top, out of play. Where are they going to have the face-off this time? They're going to rule it's going to come at the top of the circle. Dwyer fell in front of the shot and managed to block it. 5:07 left in the second period. Massena two-man short. They have a 2-0 lead. They've battled to get it down to 15 seconds to get one man back on the ice. On the draw goes to Vondel. Vondel back to Ving. Ving's got time. He fakes a shot. He tried to dump it into Reed, went off the skates. Reed in the corner. Reed controls. Reed in the back of the net. Reed in the back of the net to White. White lost the puck. 2 seconds left in Zappia's penalty. Dump it over the other side to Vondel. Vondel winds up, shoots. Riviere save. He dove on a rebound. Danny Riviere, a super save. And one penalty is over. Riviere made the save. Zappia returns to the ice. They'll let Archambault get out there. I think they'll give Dwyer a rest. 28 seconds left in the penalty to Chris Kermanius. They're going to leave Dwyer out there. On the draw, it's going to go to Mark Kermanius. He gobbles it up, winds up, whacks it the length of the ice. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Chris Kermanius. Cena leads 2-0. 17 seconds left in that penalty to Chris Kermanius. 4:35 left in the second period. Vondel works it down the left-hand side. Vondel got by Archambault once, but not the second time. Archambault managed to roll it out into the center ice area. Archambault has it, battles with Reed for the puck. Picked up now by Ving. Ving dumps it to the Raider line. The second penalized player returns. The teams are at even strength. And the Raiders have survived a two-man short situation for a minute and 58 seconds, rather. Now the Raiders trying to get organized. Archambault has it with Koto. Archambault over the line. Got Dwyer diving for the net. To Dwyer. Dwyer couldn't connect on a deflection. Dwyer in the corner. Gets away one man. He fell down. Dwyer poked it away. It'll be Koto diving in for the puck. Koto kicks it free. Got Archambault up front. Koto shoots Strack. What a save with a glove. And Koto had Archambault standing at the other side as the man who was the decoy. 3:52 left in the second period. Massena leads 2-0. Right now, let's have this message from Alcoa. The Raiders did the job. They killed a two-man short situation for 58 seconds. Riviere was super when he had to be. Knupp, Dwyer, and Mark Kermanius were also tough when they had to be. And that's a big play for the Raiders. Now if they can keep Placid off the board. Jelly starts out of his own end. Over to the Raider line. Allen knocks it down. Puck is loose in the center ice area. Archambault to Koto. Koto over the line. Koto tries to deke around a man. He can't. It's picked up now by number 15, Ving. Ving lost it to Koto. Koto went to dump it out front. He couldn't. Loosen back of the net. Koto goes over with Lacey to battle for the puck. Koto and Lacey in the corner. Lacey tries to get around Koto. Lacey falls. Koto's taken out of the play neatly by Lacey. Puck is still loose. Try and kick it free. Rolls right out front. And here comes Placid back the other way. It's Ving quickly up to Gels. Gels over the Raider line. Kermanius took him out the play once. Gels takes a shot right on Riviere. Makes a save. Throws it back in the net. Puts it right on Gels' stick. Gels and Mark Kermanius hustle for the puck. Gels jammed out of the play again. Rasko and Mike Zappia battle for it. Zappia manages to kick it free. He's taken out of the play. He and Cini get together. They tie it up for a whistle and a face-off to the left of goalie Dan Riviere. 3:01 left in the second period. 2-0. Massena leads Lake Placid. And Cotto and Archambault had a couple of good chances to score in that sequence right there. But Strack was tough when he had to be, and the other time the puck didn't quite bounce the way the Raiders wanted it to. 2-0. Massena leads here from the Lake Placid Olympic Arena in a thriller. Face-off will be to the left of Riviere, Fishmans, and Alcoa. Your sponsors on WYBG, your total hockey coverage station, 74-75. On a draw back to Vondel. He takes the shot off the leg. Lorien controls. Lorien passes Dwyer, failed to click. Lorien comes up with it again, dumps it into the center ice area. Lacey up along the boards to White. White at the Raider line. Chucky White swinging way over on the right wing now. Dwyer staying with him. White steps in over the line. Knupp will step in against White. And Knupp trips White. And there'll be a penalty coming to the Raiders. Laurie Knupp. Laurie didn't get over there and cut him off. And as he swung, he got his stick tangled up in his legs. Knupp goes off for tripping. No doubt about that one. That penalty comes at the 12-minute, 18-second mark of the second period. And that's a big play for the Raiders. They didn't want to do that.
Minute and a half is 12 minutes and 18 seconds.
Slashing was the call rather than tripping. Slashing. So the Raiders, who survived one two-man short situation, are back in the box again. Dwyer wins the draw. Back to Morris. Morris winds up, can't get it out, but Dwyer manages to come up with it. Dwyer is pulled down. There'll be a penalty coming here to Lake Placid. And Tommy Dwyer was able to get by the man, and the guy reached back. I don't know who it was. We'll have to see whoever comes to the box here. I think it's going to be 16 Todd Westcott. He pulled Dwyer down as he reached for the puck, as Dwyer was by him. So very quickly, that power play advantage for Placid lasts only 8 seconds. So Ray Pratt now wants Brent Reed to come over and have a few words with him. 2:34 left in this second period. Massena leads Placid 2-0. On the draw, Mark Kamania says it, just takes it and rolls it back to the Placid line. Vondel will come up with the puck. Vondel chops the pass up along the left-hand side. Mark Kamanias couldn't handle it. They'll go all the way into the Raider zone. Kamanias will go get it. Morris will go in front of the net. Mark Kamanias up along the boards to Tommy Dwyer. Dwyer pokes it away from one man. Dwyer's got Archambault. He couldn't get him the puck. Archambault was breaking in, and the puck will be controlled by Placid. 2:10 left in the second period. This is Beanie. Beanie at the center ice area. As the poke checked away was, Beanie over the line to White. White took a shot, knocked down by the Raider defense. And Tommy Dwyer. Dwyer's pulled down again. No call. White at the side of the net. Back to the point of Vondel. We got another penalty coming here. Shot is deflected wide. Riviere never saw it. The Raiders got another penalty coming. As soon as they can control the puck, puck is back to Vondel again. Vondel winds up. He shoots. And Archambault slid on the ice and knocked it down. Loosened back of the Raider net. Placid has the odd man here as the goalie's gotten off. And Mark Kamanias is going to go for interference. So the Raiders will be one man down here. 13 minutes, 17 seconds, the time of the penalty to Mark Kamanias for interference. Seems to be some trouble with the penalty clock here now. I don't know what it is. 128 is up on the penalty clock for Westcott. Now they'll have to probably do that by hand, and that would really add to the confusion here, and that's all we need. We do know that Kamanias is going off at the 13-17 mark for interference. 13-17, the time of the penalty to Mark Kamanias. 4-on-3. On the draw, Dwyer manages to roll it out into the center ice area, and Dwyer's getting his ice time out there tonight, I want to tell you. It's Vondel for Placid. Vondel to the Raider line, flips it. Riviere grabs it and leaves it for Mike Zappia. Zappia tries to get away from Beanie. He lost it. Beanie controls. Back to the point of Vondel. Vondel shoots it just wide. Brent Reed couldn't take it in. Dwyer hustled over against Chucky White. Dwyer, Chuck White is going to get a penalty for high sticking. Chuck White will get it for high sticking. So that'll get them both back to even strength again. And we got more people in the penalty box than we have out in the ice. Kamanias, let's see, Knupp's got 6 seconds left. Todd Westcott's got 14 seconds left. Mark Kamanias has got 1 minute 5 seconds left. And Chuck White just went in at 1 minute 30. 13:42 is the time of his penalties. We had a lot of penalties here in the last few minutes. Knupp will be ready to hit the ice in 6 seconds. The Raiders will have the odd man for 8 seconds, and then they'll go back to even, and they'll have the odd man for about 20 seconds toward the end of the period. Vondel gets the draw, just tries to flip it. It goes off the leg, and Placid was offside as Rasco went popping in on that wing as Vondel tried to flip the puck in. The pace has slowed considerably here from what we had in that first period when they were flying. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the second period. Vondel gets the draw. Vondel over to Ving. Knupp knocks Ving down. Knupp up to Archambault. Archambault avoids one check, but he can't get the puck, and Rasco gobbles it up with exactly 1 minute left in the period. Now, Todd Westcott returns to the ice. Both teams are at even strength. Mike Zappia pins Todd Westcott against the boards, and Archambault controls. Both teams 5 men aside. Archambault to Knupp. Knupp back to Archambault. Archambault over the line with Morris. Drops a pass to Morris. Morris rifles one from the point, goes off Rasco's stick in the corner. Archambault digs for it. Danny Archambault back to the point to Knupp. Knupp takes a shot. Deflects twice. Strack kicks it into the corner. 35 seconds left in the period. Massena leads 2-0 in the second period. Morris rolls it into the corner. Morris trying to get by Vondel. He does, but Ving beats him to the puck. Now Morris and the Todd Westcott rider. Mark Morris working on Todd Westcott. Morris is going to go off for slashing, I believe is the call. Puck is loose. Morris takes Rasco out of the play, and I think Morris is going to go off here for a slash. Yes, Mark Morris. Now we got Mike Zappia and Rasco getting into it, and we haven't got enough referees out there right now. Now, Todd Westcott is baiting Mark Morris a little bit. Morris does pretty good in the forensics department. His teammates jump in. The other guys are all saying, hey, what about the other guy? Rasco's going to go. Rasco's going. Let's see now. Is Zappia going to go too? Yeah, I guess he's going. So that penalty box is getting pretty full. We'll have to sort these out for you here. We'll have to get the calls for you on those penalties. There's 17 seconds left in the period. Mark Kermanius' penalty ends in 4 seconds. He's going to have to stay off until there's a whistle just to get back on the ice. Both teams are skating 3 men. Now Vondel tries to pass to Sini. Sini gets it in the Raiders zone. He's pinned off the boards by Knupp. Knupp manages to pull the puck away. Knupp rolls it out to the blue line to center ice. There's the buzzer to end the second period with a score. Massena Central Red Raiders 2, Lake Placid nothing. Okay, we'll break with this message from the Diamond Horseshoe. Turn on the ice tonight. The 3 stars again. Danny Archambault, Alfie Cotto, Laurie Knupp. From for the Raiders, first one came at the 1 minute 2 second mark. Jeff Allen, Dan Archambault, and Alfie Cotto. And the second goal for the Raiders, Tom Dwyer from Mark Morris. It came at 7:03. Penalties, there were a ton of them. Quickly we'll run down through. Smith from Massena for hooking. Westcott and Kermanius of Massena for cross-checking and elbowing together. That was Mark Kermanius. Mike Zappia at 8:38 for interference. Mark Kermanius at 9:10 for high sticking. The Raiders had to kill a 2-man short situation for 58 seconds and managed to do so when Zappia and Kermanius were off together. Knupp went off at 12:18. Todd Westcott at 12:26. Mark Kermanius again at 13:17. Chuck White at 13:42. And then at 14:43 we took a 3-er. We took Mark Morris, Tommy Rasco, and Mike Zappia. Morris went off for slashing, and Rasco and Zappia for roughing. Saves in the period, Riviere had 7 for a 2-period total of 18. And Strack had 11 in the second period for a 2-period total of 22. The score at the end of 2 complete periods of play. Massena Central Red Raiders 2, the Lake Placid Blue Bombers nothing. We'll be back with the beginning of the third period right after these important messages. Third period action here. We got only 3 men on the ice right now, but within 10 seconds, Placid will have the odd man for quite a length of time. Knupp is pulled down at center ice. Nothing happens. Kermanius picks up the puck and whacks it in off Vondel's leg. That hurts Vondel. 1 second left now. Chuck White returns the ice, and Placid has the odd man 4-on-3. Raiders up in front. Dwyer works right out front. He tried to get a shot off. He couldn't do it. Strack slid on the ice and made the save. Here comes Placid back the other way. Chucky White at center ice. White swings over to the left wing. Got Beanie with him. White into the left side. Tries to get around Mark Kermanius. White in back of the net. White had it roll off his stick. White over on the right-hand side now. Back to the left point to Lacey. Oh, Lacey's got all kinds of room. Lacey goes in. He shoots. Olivier, what a save with a stick and a glove. Riviere deflects it off the side. Puck is loose to Knupp. The Raiders got the odd man. Knupp waits, draws a man through him, and just whacks it the length of the ice. That'll kill some time. Placid has the odd man advantage for about 25 seconds or so. Puck is loose in the Placid zone. It's Ving trying to get things organized. Chip Ving down the right-hand side to the red line. Ving over the Raider blue line. Going to try and get around Knupp. Knupp trying to pin him in. Ving holds it. Ving holds it. Knupp finally chucks it away from him. Knupp going to try and backhand it out. He can't. He gets it the second time. Off the boards, he manages to get it by the Ving. Ving has to wait for his teammate to get outside. Ving and Dwyer wrestle with it. Ving carries it over and Knupp chops it to center ice. Morris returns to the ice. Now here comes Zappia. The penalties are over. We're back to 6 men on the ice. And just as that happened, Knupp fired the puck the length of the ice. No icing. They missed it, I think. Here comes Placid back the other way. Puck is loose to the center ice area. And Knupp wraps it to the Placid line. Picked up by Lacey. Lacey throws it back in. They got to get used to skating with 6 guys out there again. Puck's loose side of the Raider net. Beanie pokes it away. Morris along the boards chops it back with his own net. Morris will not come up with the puck. Morris and White fight for it along the boards. And they finally get a whistle and a face-off. It looks like Manhattan at rush hour out there right now with all the bodies. Penalty box is now empty. It's the first time in a long time we've had 5-on-5 out there skating. 13 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third period. Massena, and the strength of goals by Allen and Dwyer, lead Lake Placid by a score of 2-0. It'll be Cini against Archambault. Archambault will come up with a draw, circles back toward his own net. Now he's going to take it back of the net. Archambault waits, tries to get things organized. Along the left side, Koto. Koto couldn't handle a pass. Puck is loose in the slot. Archambault rolls it to Allen. Allen cross ice to Koto. Koto off the boards, in over the line. Koto tries to slam on the brakes and pull around Vondel, but he can't. Archambault takes Vondel out of the play. Allen will come up and back on the right-hand side. Allen works in. Poke checked away from him neatly by Lacey, and Lacey pins it against the boards for a whistle and a face-off. 12 minutes, 48 seconds remain here in the third period. Massena leads Lake Placid by a score of 2-0. Archambault will go against Cini. It'll be controlled by Gilles. Gilles pulls it to the Massena line. Zappia pokes it to Archambault. Archambault quickly to Koto. Koto over the line. Koto slams on the brakes. Tried to dump a pass. He couldn't. Koto's pushed down. Trying to hustle after the puck. He can't. Archambault knocks it away from Vondel. And Vondel in back of his own nets gets things organized. Vondel holds it. Vondel still has it. Along the right-hand side. Pass is going to go to Cini. Cini swings over on the left-hand side. Cini cross-ice pass intended for Rasco. Hanging at the line. Didn't connect. Vondel picks it up and rifles it into the Raider zone. Zappio going after it against Cini. Right in back of the Raider net. Cini is going to come up with a puck. Cini's going to try and dump it out in front. Intercepted by Archambault. The Raiders going the other way. Archambault to Koto. Koto's got Allen diving for the net. Archambault Koto over the line to Allen. Allen cross-ice to Archambault. Archambault couldn't handle a pass. Here comes Placid back the other way. It'll be Gilles. Gilles to the Raider line. Mark Kermanius, nice job of knocking the puck down. Kermanius back the other way. Got Koto. Kermanius to Koto. Koto avoided a check. Beanie tied up the puck. Koto kept it in. Koto chopped it over on the side to Allen. Allen works it on the right-hand side. Allen, nice move to get around one man. Allen out front to Archambault. And Archambault was tied up on a play neatly, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Puck is controlled by Knupp. Knupp to Kermanius. Kermanius over the line. Mark takes a shot right on. Strack lets the rebound come right out front where Vondel gobbles it up. The Raiders going to make changes now. Vondel, long pass up here for Brent Reed. Brent Reed and Chucky White over the line. Brent Reed tries to get around Mark Kermanius. Knupp did an excellent job of sliding on the ice and poke checking the puck away. And the puck rolled out in the center ice. Lacey couldn't control it. He'll go all the way into his own end to pick it up. Lacey afterwards to Vondel. Vondel had it poked away from him neatly by Chris Kermanius. Now it's going to be Vondel again over on the boards here to Lacey. Lacey has it knocked away from him by Morris, and Morris throws it into the Placid zone. Vondel going back with his own net. Massena leads 2-0 here. 10:51 left in this third period. To the line, Al Smith couldn't stop it from coming out. Morris takes it, or the Raiders' Kermanius dumps it back in. Mark Morris hustles in against Lacey. Lacey dumps it off the boards. Lacey controls right out front, gobbled up again by Lacey. Lacey for Placid. Up along the right-hand side to White. White had it knocked away from him. Al Smith controls, dumps it to the Placid zone. Picked up there by Ving. Ving gets by Lacey. Ving starting right down the middle. Gets around another man. Ving to center ice. Ving over the line. Ving swings off to the right. Back to the right point now. Ving wants to stop. The Raiders just standing around. Ving dumps it in the corner to Brent Reed. Brent Reed lost it, and it's picked up by Mark Morris to Losi. Losi pulled down at center ice. There's going to be a penalty here to number 9, Beanie. Beanie is going to go off for tripping on the call, and he took a little swing at Chris Kermanius, but nothing came out of that. I think they got 2 on him. They got 2 on him. They got 2 on Beanie, 1 for tripping and 1 for slashing. So he'll be out for a total of 3 minutes. Those penalties come at the 4-minute, 52-second mark, and with the Red Raiders leading 2-0, let's take a break for our first message of this period from M.H. Fishman, downtown Massena. Jeff Beanie goes off.
A minute and a half for tripping, and a minute and a half for slashing at 4 minutes, 52 seconds.
Minute and a half for tripping, minute and a half for slashing. Both to Beanie. So the Raiders will have the odd man for 3 minutes here. And this is the Raiders were faced with the situation. Placid has trouble now. Morris to Knupp. Knupp dumps it right in front. It's gobbled up there by Lacey. Lacey dumps it to center ice. Picked up now by Morris for the Raiders. Morris getting organized. Raiders lead 2-0. Morris dumped past Archambault. Was at the line. Archambault couldn't hold it. Archambault has to bring it back out. Raiders have the odd man here for 3 minutes now. Knupp lost it. Knupp and White jam against the boards. So we get a whistle and a face-off. And Stan Moore rubbing his hands together over there. Checks the clock. Raiders look awful blasé in that particular series right there. 9:41 left in the hockey game. 2:33 left in the double minor to Beanie. 1 for tripping and 1 for slashing. Placid will make changes now. It'll be Cini and Gilles up front, along with Vandel and Ving on the back. On the draw, it goes to Cotto. Cotto gave it away. Archambault picks it up, though. Archambault over the line. Archambault stops. Archambault's trying to set up the power play. Cross-ice pass couldn't get there. Archambault gets it again, puts it right on Dwyer's stick. Dwyer works from out front. Dwyer flips it. Strack made the save. Strack made a nice save on the play as he slid on the ice as Dwyer tried to go by him. And the puck was on the ice and Strack covered it up. 9:24 left in the third period. 2:16 remain in the double minor to Beanie. Cena leads 2-0. Archambault on the draw. He doesn't get it the first time. He does the second. Back on the boards for Morris. Morris back to Archambault. Archambault tries to work in from the side. He can't. And it's poked off with Morris' stick out into the center ice area. Morris is going to go. Mark Morris will go off for interference. And that was not a smart penalty on the part of Mark Morris right there. So that'll get the teams back to even strength. Mark Morris got his stick tangled up in the pads of, I believe it was Cini. He was breaking out of the zone. So that penalty comes at the 5-minute and 47-second mark. 2:05 left in the double minors to Beanie. On the draw, Archambault to Cotto. Cotto picks it up. Cotto over the line. Cotto tries to pull around one man. It rolls free. And it's picked up by Vandel. Vandel will go back to his own net now. Vandel tries to draw Cotto in. He does. He gets it to Ving. Ving chops the pass up here to Cini. Cini tried to get it to Gilles. Gilles couldn't control Mark Kermanius. Starts all the way out of his own zone. Tries to roll it to Cotto. Passes too far. Goes into the Placid zone. Cotto hustling there against Ving for the puck. Cotto comes up with it. Cotto's got Archambault out in front. Cotto back to the right point to Mark Kermanius. Kermanius over to the other point to Knupp. Knupp goes in, winds up, shoots. Oh, Strack made the save. He didn't know where the puck was. It went off on the left-hand side. Ving and Archambault battle for it along the boards. We get a whistle and a face-off. 8 minutes, 31 seconds left in the third period. 48 seconds and a penalty to Morris. 1:23 left in the second now of the double minors to Beanie. And Knupp did a good job on that shot of walking in and keeping it low. Strack made a save. I don't think he knew where the puck was, or at least where it went after it hit his pad. Back to the point. Knupp kicks it into the corner to Dwyer. Dwyer has it back to Knupp. Knupp's got time. He winds up. He shoots. It's deflected back on the right-hand side. Mark Kermanius will try and keep it in. He can. It gets by him. Mark Kermanius takes a man out of the play, and Knupp will come up with a puck. Knupp in his own zone being forechecked by White. gets away from one check. Knuff still being forechecked by White. Knuff up to Dwyer on the right-hand side. Dwyer tries to start out, knocked away from him by Brent Reed. And let's see. Dwyer takes a man out of the play. The Placid people are yelling for a penalty on that, but nothing came out of it. 20 seconds left in the penalty to Morris. 55 seconds remain in the penalty to Beanie. 8:03 left in the hockey game. They've been playing fast and furious in this period. Dwyer on the draw along with White. They battle for the puck. Goes back to Mark Kamanius. Kamanius over to Knuff. Knuff's going to step to the Placid line. Knuff's going to go in on a rush. Knuff tried to drop it back to Lorien. Pass fails to click. Placid's got themselves a break. Reed going in. Reed winds up. He shoots. Riviere. Glove save. And he hangs on for face-off. And on the play, they took number 15, Ving, Lorien did, into the boards. Let's take this time out now and have this very important message from one of our fine sponsors, Alcoa Massena Operations. 4 left in the hockey game. Morris has 1 second left in his penalty. He'll return to the ice. Beanie has 36 seconds remaining in his. That means the Raiders will have a little opportunity here to set up a power play. Tommy Dwyer on the draw. He'll be going against Chuck White. Dwyer trying to pull it back to Mark Kamanius. Dwyer pulled it right on. Morris returns to the ice. The Raiders have the odd man. Mark Kamanius gets the puck tied up along the boards, battling over there with Rick Denon. Denon hasn't seen much ice time, not as much as we're used to seeing him get. 7 minutes, 40 seconds left in the hockey game, and things have all of a sudden slowed down here with 3 or 4 face-offs in a row. Todd will come out now with Lorien. Ashambo will come off. Morris will come off. We're going to leave Dwyer on at center to take this important draw. Any draws down in the Massena end, you can bet Dwyer is going to be out there now. Dwyer wins it, gets it back to Mark Morris, or Mark Kamanius, off the boards to Mike Zappia, and back with that. Zappia long pass to Todd. Todd couldn't handle it. Now he comes over and knocks through his own. Billy Todd swings in. Todd got it, dumps it right out in front. Lorien was going the wrong way, couldn't knock it in. Here comes Chucky White for Placid. White to the Raider line, takes a shot. Riviere grabs it, gloves it, decides to hang on. 11 seconds remain in the penalty to Beanie. And this is a big plus for Lake Placid, just as it was for the Raiders to kill those penalties in the second period. Beanie went off the ice for 3 minutes, and of course Morris helped them by getting a penalty to make it only really a minute and a half. They don't do it early, and they chase Dwyer out. They leave White in, chase Dwyer out. Lorien will come in. Lorien on the draw. Lorien gets it to Dwyer. Dwyer starts down with Todd. Dwyer to Todd. Todd's over the line. Todd is taken out of the play by Lacey. Todd jams Lacey in on the board. They battle for the puck, and another whistle and a face-off. 7 minutes, 8 seconds left in the hockey game, just as Beanie returns to the ice. Face-off to the left of Strack. 7:08 left. Now they got some trouble with the ice just by the face-off circle. Archambault, Allen, and Cotto are on the ice along with Knuff and Smith. Both teams back at even strength here. Draw goes into the corner, picked up by Vondell. He rolls it up to the line. Allen manages to take it, chop it back in. Vondell comes up with it. Archambault will be in, forechecking him. We're under 7 minutes now. Massena leads 2-0. Vondell up to, see, that's number 11, that's Marty St. Louis. 16, Westcott. He throws it into the Massena end. Smith will go back after it. Smith tries to get by one check. He does. Cotto lost it, but Archambault will chop it by Vondell. Archambault going down that left-hand side, but Vondell quickly gets back to cover up. Vondell has it back to his own net, holds again. Vondell over to Ving. Ving waits. Ving, long pass, intercepted by Allen, and Allen carried the puck back in over the line in the offside. So we have a whistle. Stan Moore is yelling at Jack Lakins about something on the offside. I don't know what it was. He's not too happy about it. Lakins, Stan doesn't get too excitable, but he's getting his commercial into Lakins right now. Jack turns around and said something to him. They'll face off just outside the Placid blue line. 6:27 left in this third period. Massena leads by a score of 2-0. Archambault now will face off against Beanie. On the draw goes to Knuff. Knuff just chops it into the Placid zone. Massena go in and forecheck. It'll be Vondell now. Vondell going to start quickly. Vondell going down the right side. Cotto jams him out of the play. And the puck rolls into center ice, was controlled by Brent Reed. Brent Reed had it poke checked away from him, picked up by Allen. Jeff Allen over the line. Dump past Archambault. Got Koto in front. Archambault shoots, rebound. Oh, Allen had to hop off his stick just as he was cruising in front. Puck was loose in back of the net. Koto tried to come up with it. He couldn't. Brent Reed has it now. Koto poke checks it away from him. Koto chops it away from another man. Rolls into center ice. Al Smith just dumps it to the Placid line. Picked up there by Vondell off the boards. He whacks it by Beanie down into the Raiders zone. And Knuff will go back and pick it up. 5:45 left in the hockey game. Massena leads 2-0. Knuff, double team. Puck is loose. Placid player goes down, and Knuff's going to get a penalty. Knuff's going up either hooking or holding or tripping. One of the three. We'll have to get it here. Let's see. Knuff for hooking, I believe, is the call. And that penalty comes at the 9-minute and 23-second mark. And that's one they didn't want to get. Captain Laurie Knuff goes to the box. And while they're getting things sorted out on that, let's take this very important message from M.H. Fishman Company in downtown Massena. 9:23, the time of the penalty. There's a little fisticuffs down in front of us. There's some girl just popped all over a guy from Massena. I guess they got things straightened out. I don't know what he was doing. But she came flying out of the stands and went after him. 9:23, it's the time of the penalty. 5:37, Massena will be shorthanded for a minute and a half. We're all set and ready to go here. Face off to the right of Riviere. And let's see, now they come in. Let's move somebody back here a little bit. They drop it, goes back to Mark Kamenius. Kamenius off the boards. It's not going to get out. Rasco's going to get it. Chops it off the boards to White. White on the other side of Ving shoots. Riviere made the save. Now Placid up along the dasher. Archambault can't get it out. Ving has it. Dumps it right to slot the Beanie. Puck is loose. Zappia chops it over along the boards. Mike Zappia golfs it out into the center ice area. And that'll kill about 30 seconds of that penalty. Rasco in his own end, getting things organized. Rasco, long pass deflected to the Raider line. Archambault controls. Archambault to Dwyer. Dwyer at center ice for the Raiders. Dwyer getting organized. Dwyer over to Archambault. Raiders one man short. Archambault carries it in the zone. Slams on the brakes. Tries to chop it back to his defense. Archambault does a good job of kicking the puck free. Danny Archambault in back of the net for Placid now. Has it. Wants to circle again. Massena's one man short, but Archambault's controlling the action. Archambault still has it back in the Placid net. Archambault still has it. Archambault, Ving finally takes the puck away from him, and Archambault did a heck of a job. Killed about 30 seconds all by himself. Now here comes Placid. It's Ving. He just takes it, dumps it to the Raider line. Dwyer grabs it and fires it back down the other way again. And the Red Raiders are doing an excellent job at this particular juncture. Archambault goes to the bench, and he's going to be a tired young man right now. Here comes Placid the other way. Rasco. Rasco to center ice. Dumps it up to Reed. Reed to the line. Got it to White. Rolls in. Taken there by Mike Zappia. Zappia to Dwyer. Dwyer to the Placid line. 5 seconds left in the penalty. Dwyer steps over the line. Dwyer wrapped on the play, but no call. Puck goes over to Mike Zappia. Zappia dumps it around the boards. And Zappia's going to get a penalty. I don't believe it. Mike Zappia is going to get a penalty. He ran into Chip Ving. And the Raiders are not happy about this call at all. And Ving wants to know what happened to the lights because somebody turned them off. He really got reefed. And they'll give Zappia a penalty, I think, for elbowing or high sticking on the call. Zappia goes to the box. So this gives Placid another minute and 30-second advantage. That penalty comes at the 10-minute, 57-second mark. While we're getting things sorted out and teams adjusted, let's take this message, the last one of this period, from Alcoa. Zappia now is off at the 10:57 mark for elbowing. Puck goes into the Raiders zone. It'll be Mark Kamenius being tied up. Puck is stolen by Ty Westcott. Dumps it out front, but Knuff is there. Knuff for the Raiders. Knuff rolls at the center ice to be picked up there by Vondell. Vondell lost it to Archambault. Archambault goes down. And let's see. There'll be a penalty here to Vondell. Yes, he's going off for tripping. Vondell goes off for tripping on the play. That penalty comes at the 11-minute, 17-second mark. So Placid had the odd man for about 20 seconds. And then they get a penalty, and that seems about to have been the way it's gone tonight. One team will get the advantage, then the other. On the draw, Archambault tries to knock it free. He can. It's rolled to the Raider line. Mark Kamenius will hustle after it. Mark's being forechecked out there by Gillies. Mark loses the puck. Now he takes it back to his zone. At 3:30 left, Massena leads 2-0. Mark Kamenius to Knuff. Knuff long pass to Cotto. Cotto in all alone. 1-0. Cotto goes in, shoots. Score! Alfie, Cotto, and that could be the hockey game right there. Oh, Laurie Knuff put it right on Cotto's stick at the Placid blue line, and he beat Ricky Strack as clean as you can beat anybody. Mr. Excitement does it again. Okay, that goal for the Raiders comes at the 11-minute and 39-second mark, and that could be the final nail in the coffin. We'll have to wait and see if Placid can come back. On the face-off, the puck goes into the Raiders zone, picked up by Knuff. Knuff wraps it off the glass to Archambault at center right. Archambault taking in along the boards, and the puck is going to be picked up now by Todd Westcott. Westcott for Lake Placid up to the Raider blue line. Westcott poke checked away momentarily. Puck rolls in front. Kamenius gobbles it up for Massena. Mark Kamenius out of his own end. Archambault without a helmet. He lost it. Long pass intended for Cotto. Fails the click. Picked up by Brent Reed. Brent Reed in over the line. Dumps the pass back to Todd Westcott. Puck rolls right in front. It's loose. And it's gobbled up by Mark Kamenius. Kamenius rolls it out to Cotto at center ice. Cotto starts over the line. Cotto gets around one man. Gets around another, but he's taken out of the play neatly by Brent Reed, and Strack comes way out of his net to knock it out to the Placid blue line. Here comes Cini for Placid over the line. Cini taken out of the play. And Archambault will grab the puck. Archambault jammed out of the play by, now we're going to get some elbows, and oh, here we go. We could have free-for-all city here right now. They jump in, Archambault and Cini and Westcott over there along the boards. It looked like a roller derby for a while over there in the corner. The bodies were flying. Two guys with the Raiders are without helmets. And let's see. This is a tough job for two officials right here. There's 10 of them and 2 of you, and you got to sort out the bodies out there. Archambault is, I don't think he's coming over to the box. I don't know. 12:32, the time of the penalties. We got cut up for the Raiders, and Vondel and Todd Westcott for Lake Placid off. So Placid will have to go with only 3 guys. Massena will have 4. Now Todd Westcott is a little upset at somebody. I guess it's somebody in the Raider bench who should learn to act in a little more gentlemanly manner. Knuff is standing up now, looking down there. I think Stanmore and Tony D'Agostino are looking the other way. We could have some trouble here. Now we got a fan, one of the Raider fans here. Let's see, we got some problem right down below. Okay, they got the fan out of the place anyway. Things are all settled down. The Raiders now have the odd man. The puck is in the Placid Raider zone. It goes to Lacey. He takes a shot that's grabbed by Riviere. He hangs on for the faceoff. 2 minutes, 13 seconds remain in this hockey game. One of the Placid players apparently got out of the penalty box. I don't know what the story is here. On the draw, puck goes right in front. Beanie goes to take one shot. He lost it. Beanie has it again, and the Placid rolls it out into the end. Dwyer with a break. Dwyer swings in. Dwyer takes a quick shot. He's taken out of the play, and it'll be picked up there by Vondel. Vondel taken out of the play by Dwyer. Puck is loose along the boards in front of the Placid bench. Archambault can't keep it in. Here comes Placid the other way. It'll be Beanie over the line. Nice play to get around Morris, but Morris knocked the puck off his stick. White comes up with the puck now. White has it. White dumps it over the other side to Lacey. Lacey's got time. Lacey shoots Riviere with a stick. Steers it over the edge of the glass. 1 minute, 37 seconds remain in the hockey game. 39 seconds left in the penalties to Knuff. And also, it looks like Todd Westcott down there. We'll have to see what happened to the other player, Vondel. Somebody was in the box for Placid and came out. Maybe they made a mistake. Somebody went in and didn't belong in there. 1:37 remain in the game. Massena leads by a score of 3-0 here. And we've had all kinds of extracurricular activities in the stands, and it's just been a wild affair here. The police were right there to break up whatever went on. We'll have to find out what it was. Let's see now. The referees say now we're finally ready for the face-off. Now they're going to drop it right in front of right on the circle. It goes back to Mark Kamenius. He starts out of his own end. Kamenius up to center ice. Just waits. Dumps it into the zone. Kamenius is taken out of the play. Here comes Placid back the other way. It's going to be Vondel. Vondel over the line. Poke checked away by Toth. Toth couldn't get it once. Toth playing without his stick. Todd trying to get it to Dwyer, and Dwyer checked, but he manages to roll it out by Vondel. Now Todd knocks Vondel off the puck. Mark Vondel steps in over the line. Todd rolls it off the stick once, and Mark Kamanius dumps it out into the center ice area. 1:07 left in the hockey game. Massena leads by a score of 3-0. Ving at center ice. Ving over on the boards to White. White chops it into the zone, and Todd gets it. Todd throws it up to Dwyer. Dwyer and Todd Westcott bumped together as Westcott's out of the box, and so is it. Canuck teams are at even strength. It's Ving. Ving, long pass intended for Todd Westcott. Westcott gets it at the Raider line. Westcott has it. Poke checked away from him neatly, and it'll be Tommy Dwyer. Dwyer doesn't come up with the puck. They do it for Vondel. Vondel shoots off the leg in the corner. We got a whistle. And let's see. I think we got a penalty coming here to somebody. It'll be Jeff Losey going to the box for the Raiders. Losey's going to go out for tripping. That penalty comes at the 14-minute and 21-second mark of this, the third and final period. And it looks like the Raiders will be these. No, they're going to be two of them. Beanie's going to go too. Beanie for Lake Placid and Losey from Massena. Both going to go off. 14-21, and we've had penalties that we're running out of room in our scorebook for you right now.
Lake Placid, number 9, Jeff Beanie. Massena, number 18, Jeff Losey. A minute and a half for tripping at 14-21. 14-21 is the time of the coincidental minors. Now both teams making last-minute changes here. I think the Raiders now are thinking in terms of hoping to preserve that shutout for Dan Riviere. On the draw, Dwyer has it go right in front, picked up by Tobby. He took a shot that was steered easily to the side. Now Mark Kamanius throws it off the boards. Mark Kamanius and Tobby go after the puck. Mark Kamanius jammed out of the play. We have a whistle, and we'll have a face-off to the left of Dan Riviere. 28 seconds remain in this hockey game. Massena leads 3-0. On the draw, goes right in front, but Canuck managed to gobble it up. Canuck slams on the brakes and looks. Laurie Canuck tries to dump it out of the zone, goes off Tobby's leg right in front. Mark Kamanius gobbles it up, chops it to the line, hops over Todd's stick, rolls down into the Placid zone. Lacey will go get it. 13 seconds left. Todd's going to chase Lacey right in the back of the net. Lacey in back of the zone net with 5 seconds left. Lacey just dumps it to center ice, picked up by Tobby. Tobby rolls it. 2-1. There's the buzzer. The hockey game is over, and the Massena Central Red Raiders come up to Lake Placid and win the 1974-75 Section 10 Class A Hockey Championship on Lake Placid ice as they defeat the Lake Placid Blue Bombers by a score of 3-0. We'll have the third period wrap-up along with a final summary right after this message from Raiders, the 1974-75 Class A Section 10 hockey champions. They won it with the 2 goals in the second period, 1 goal in the third period. Go in the third period, Alfie Cotto with an assist to Laurie Knopf. Cotto went in on a breakaway, hanging at the blue line. He beat Strat Queen at the 11:39 mark. That put the final nail in the coffin. Penalties in the third period are so unbelievable, I'm not going to run over them. There were quite a few penalties in the whole game, but they'd be too numerous to mention in our time allotted here. Dan Riviere had 26 saves in the Raider nets, and Riviere's got to be a success story in himself. A guy who didn't make the team last year, who started out as the second-string goalie this year, was inserted after the third game and turned it around for the Raiders, and they came from way back to win it all, beating Lake Placid, shutting them out here in Lake Placid. And I'd like to know when the last time that's happened to a Lake Placid hockey team. The final, Massena Central 3, Lake Placid nothing. We'll be back with our 3 stars. Well, actually, we'll have our 3 stars right now. 3 stars in this game. We're going to go on with the Raiders. Dan Riviere in nets. When you shut out somebody in their rink, have 26 saves, you did the job. Riviere had to survive a situation when Placid had the 2-man advantage and was able to do so in the second period. Second star, Dan Archambault. Archambault came up with only 1 assist, but did a super job, especially in penalty killing roles, and was instrumental in the first goal for the Raiders. Third star, Tom Dwyer. Just a tower of strength out there. Dwyer also picked up a goal, took just about every face-off the Raiders had, and when they had to have one, he usually won it. 3 stars again, Dan Riviere, Dan Archambault, Tom Dwyer.